Okay, you won't believe who was just let into the US border, including people on the terror list. I'll give you the details of that here in this video, as well as over 500 million people just got hacked on a data breach, including most of America. That's right. And so this just happened here as well, or was just released, the details on this. I'll give you the details here on that as well. And if you are affected, I'll give you the details of all that here in this video. Here we go. Okay, tens of thousands of Chinese nationals are being let into the US border. And you're not going to believe this. Take a listen here.
According to Customs and Border Patrol, more than 30,000 of those 50,000 happening in California. I spoke with Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler about this and why so many Chinese nationals are coming to the U.S. right now in the open border. Watch.
They could be here to perhaps when China tries to invade Taiwan, they could try to attack critical infrastructure. They could try to foment civil unrest leading up to the 2024 election. They could be trying to infiltrate some of our sectors. We don't know. But knowing China and knowing the controls they have and knowing their long-term goal of supplanting the United States as the global superpower, we have to assume that they're here for nefarious reasons.
Joining me now is former U.S. Border Patrol Chief and Texas Public Policy Foundation Distinguished Senior Fellow for Border Security, Rodney Scott. Rodney, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. You led the San Diego sector for years. What is your reaction to 50,000 Chinese nationals crossing the border into America just since October? 30,000 of those, the bulk in San Diego.
So thank you for having me on this morning, Maria. And I think the really important thing to point out is the vast majority, like 90%, are single adults. So this is a significant threat to the country. The other piece that a lot of people don't understand is the language barrier. So in this case, when agents try to interview these individuals, it's very time consuming. And the number one most important thing in vetting is the face-to-face interview. The fingerprints and the criminal records checks rely on China sharing information with us, and they're not going to share information with us if they're sending us people that are going to do us harm.
So
this is a real national security threat.
Rodney, that's the point. Why are they coming here? What harm do you think they're trying to do? Are they trying to be saboteurs when and if China gives the directive to start creating, upset in America?
We would be speculating, but this is what we know for sure. The Chinese government has been very outspoken that to go to war, you don't actually have to fire bullets or missiles. There are other ways to do it, and it's much more impactful to actually just slowly infiltrate, influence the society, and change it from within. So whether this is like social media creating division and arguments within our own country, or that they're actually going to physically attack at some point, the fact that China is an actual nation-state threat to the United States is not debatable. They have it in writing. This is all controlled by China. And on top of this, we see the Mexican cartels working with China to bring fentanyl in, and they're killing more of our youth than any terrorist attack ever has before.
Yeah, poisoning.
Every angle you look at, this is a national security threat.
Well, now, we are learning that they want information from our military installations, right? I mean, that's one of the things. They had the surveillance balloon fly above the military installations.
And meanwhile, you have Republicans and Democrats in Congress that literally can get nothing done in Congress at all on almost anything. And when it comes to the border, I mean, take a listen to what just happened here. We have both Republicans and Democrats that have been trying to craft a border deal to beef up enforcement, put more border security, more funding for the border for months and months, almost years here. Take a listen to what just happened.
The Senate rejecting a White House-backed border and immigration bill for a second time yesterday. 50 senators voting against it, including 2 lawmakers who negotiated the bill. Oklahoma Senator James Langford and Arizona Senator Kristen Sinema. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he was questioned about it. Watch.
What do you make of the fact that 2 of the 3 negotiators, Langford said that this became a prop, Sinema said that it was political theater? What do you make of that?
I'd look at what they said about the bill. We voted on the bill, not on rhetoric. Both of them to their credit, put their hearts, souls, and minds into this and came up with a damn good product that should have passed until Donald Trump did his thing.
And remember, one of those senators was Senator Kirsten Sinema, formerly Democratic senator, now independent senator, who recently announced that she will not run for re-election in Arizona because even her own constituents basically despise her, and she has almost no chance of even winning her own seat, even just before she even gets back for re-election, because even her own constituents don't even like her. And she's still holding up things on a bill that she helped write. She won't even vote for her own bill. And you wonder why things never get done. And remember that both parties in Congress just laughable, right? Laughable. Meanwhile, it was just announced that more than $500 million, that's over 500 million people, have been hacked and their data has been affected at Ticketmaster. Emails, phone numbers, addresses, and even financial details have been allegedly been exposed by a notorious hacker group. Yeah, here's the details. This comes here after the U.S. Justice Department has just filed an antitrust lawsuit against Ticketmaster. The DOJ is seeking to break up their monopoly of the parent company, Live Nation Entertainment, holds over the live music and entertainment industry, potentially a good thing for customers. But amid the nightmare for that company, a hacker group is now claiming to have stolen more than 500 million Ticketmaster customer data in the attack. Remember, there's only 330 million-ish people in the United States. This affects 500 million people. So more than the entire population of the United States. So we're talking multiple countries here. Originally reported by cybersecurity outlets, HackRead, CyberDaily, and more, the notorious hacker group Shiny Hunters is claiming responsibility for the breach affecting 560 million people, Ticketmaster customers. The hacker group is selling the 1.3 terabyte sized trove of data for a one-time price of $500,000 on a popular hacking forum. This includes Ticketmaster customers' full names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, order history information, ticket purchase details, and event information. They also allegedly have customers' partial payment data, which includes names, last four digits of credit card numbers, card expiration dates, and possibly more. Also, you can see where your information has been leaked with today's partner Aura with this data breach or other data breaches. Also, because you are a member of our community, you will get a 14-day free trial to Aura's exclusive digital safety for the whole family, which will protect you from identity theft, fraud, and online threats. So you can check out the free 14-day trial with the link down below in the description or the pinned comment with Aura down below. And also, ironically, or maybe unfortunately, so many of these hacker groups have come from China, Russia, and North Korea. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this, but we need more security at the border and our cyber borders, and also for many of these massive companies with so much of our data, our private data. So you can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I will keep you up to date with everything you guys need to know about here on a daily basis. Subscribe down below if you haven't yet so you don't miss out on new videos. Click here to see about the next $1 trillion stimulus being pumped into the U.S. economy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.